What up? It's Zube. So I'm like really feeling the summer solstice. I'm like buzzing. I felt tingly and excited, like something is gonna happen, which I don't know, I guess what's happening is right now. Always goes back to right now, right, Eckhart? But I mean, like all day I've been kind of feeling the rebirth, feeling the, I almost said fertile, which, unless I got the baby Jesus going on, I'm good with that. Anyway, like, I've been excited all day, and do you want to know what I did? I cleaned a pigsty. I mean, like, and it was like, whatever. I mean, I walked in, I was like, yeah, it's kind of a hot mess. I'm a housekeeper. I mean, life is not that exciting. I'm not lighting it on fire, But I feel really, really good and really happy, and I mean, it's certainly not coming from my bank account. It's certainly not coming from having a day off or what the hell is going on? Does anybody else feel that? Like, is it just me? I don't know. Anyway, I've been really thinking about a few things. So let's see. I'm going to pick one right now that I'm going to talk about. How about this? I keep having. This is one that's coming up over and over and over again, and since this is like about people who are or whatever interested in awakening spiritually, and like sometimes we can be some like pompous assholes, and I try not to be like that. And maybe, sometimes people aren't even trying to be pompous assholes. Here's what I'm running into. I'm running into people telling me about shit, and like I'll try to politely, excitedly, like say something like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like I'm into that too, and but I keep getting cut off, and so my ego is like, screw them. But then I'm like, they're just excited about something and they want to tell me all about it. I keep running into people trying to teach me, I'm not trying to teach you anything here, because here's where I say, like, I'll talk to you and probably like help you together. We'll figure something out. I'm really fucking good at that. Like, I'm really good at helping people suss out their own stuff, because I have to give myself a little bit of credit. I mean, I'm pretty intuitive. I'm an empath, and I can help people feel through things, but also like see the forest for the trees. But like I'm not teaching anybody they don't really know. Even reading the cards. To me, the cards are not divinatory. I mean, there are endless possibilities, but I believe that the cards chosen are chosen by my spirit guides, your spirit guides, or whatever, and they mean something to you, and it depends on how cut off you are from your own intuition, whether, you're like, well, thanks for telling me everything I already intuited, which, I mean, that can happen, sorry. I mean, if you were looking for something a little more exciting, I guess I could have, like, snakes for hair. I'm nothing special. I'm just, anyway, enough of that. But I'm not trying to teach anybody anything. I'm not even trying to tell people to, like, be awake or whatever. Fucking, you do you. I mean, I don't know, but it's interesting to me that it's like my energy for some reason is attracting teachers who are trying to teach me but won't listen when I actually kind of know more than them. You know what I mean? And then 2 people have mentioned, like, well, when you get to my level. And I'm like, levels? Like, we have levels now? I don't think there's levels. But thanks for inspiring me to think about that. If I want to come at this from a loving direction. Levels. Are there, like, I mean, like, do you get a crown or a medal or something when you pass a level? What? Is it a game? Maybe this is a simulated reality? Do I get to jump on a gold box and coins come out? Because where's that fucking box, man? I need it. I don't know. I guess sometimes it feels like people are missing the point. Like we get so wrapped up in whatever it is we're into at the minute, and it's on the one hand, I was talking to this guy about ayahuasca, and it was like, oh yeah, mother ayahuasca, and he was like, oh, you've done ayahuasca? I was like, no, I don't, I haven't, and I won't. Like, I got a custody thing going on. It's I'd rather no, because they probably test for that. And I have enough spirit. I try to get where you get with ayahuasca when I meditate, and anyway, he didn't hear any of that. That's the conversation I had in my head when he immediately fucking cut me off and was like, well, when you get to my level, and you'll see things that are just, anyway, whatever. You know what's funny too? Like, I don't see anything. Like, I literally don't. Like, I close my eyes, and actually I felt self-conscious about that at first, but like, I've talked to people, like, when I meditate, and I talked to somebody, and they were like, no, they were like, not everybody sees stuff, I just, like, know it. You know what I mean? Like, I see it. That's really hard to explain, but it's not like a picture or whatever. This is getting really weird. I think it's the music. Or my mood, or I don't know. But I don't understand why I keep attracting people that don't listen to me, that are trying to teach me things that I already know. And then I kind of feel like a jerk when like, I don't know, that, like, there was one incident where this went on for a few minutes, and a couple times I tried to say, like, yeah, and they, like, weren't hearing any of it, and then at the end, it was like, oh, so have you, I've been watching these videos or whatever, I've been into this for like a year now, and I was like, oh, right on. I was like, yeah, I kind of started a year and a half ago, and I don't think this person had even realized that I said, I watch the same person, I know of the same person that you're talking about, I do the same shit, like, anyway, I don't know, I guess, but for me, that's probably because, like, my ego is a sneaky motherfucker, because, like, my ego will come in and be like, you're the humblest fucking person in the room, Zube. Which makes it, like, really tough, you know what I mean, to deal with. But we all feel unworthy, like, no matter how our ego presents or whatever defenses or program we're running on. Everybody essentially feels a sense of an unworthiness. It's kind of what it feels like to me, it boils down to. And, like, my unworthiness is, like, so unworthy that I get sympathy and attention and all that from being a martyr and a victim. And so, like, I'm not doing that shit anymore, I'm just, like, not that. I don't know. Anyway, what's that stuff? Where was I with the good energy? Because it still didn't go away. It's been, like, hovering in the background here the whole time. I just, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's, you know, the rebirth, summer solstice, something's happening. Right now it's happening. Yeah, I guess that's all I got. You know, if you're teaching somebody about something, maybe make sure they asked. Or, you know, I think there's a difference between teaching and, what's the word I'm looking for? Like if you drop yeah, I'm into this. I guess, you know, I don't know, just fucking listen to somebody if they're like, yeah, I'm really into that too, and then you probably don't have to tell them like an 8-minute long diatribe about it, and you guys could have, you know, taken that piece of information and like grown and gone off somewhere else. I don't know if I'm going to publish this shit. I think it might be in competition with my first video for the dumbest video ever, but hey, what are you going to do? I gotta go. Love ya. Namaste.